I've been always wanting to find a solution to, this entire situation of the teachers in the ad hoc and SSA teachers. And last year, in the beginning of the year, I had told myself as a part of my resolution that I will find a solution to this. And before the end of the year, I will do something to find a solution so that we are able to have some kind of stability and some kind of functionality going on in a smooth manner, and issues like this no longer crop up in the future. And I'm happy that we were able to resolve that last year. We came to a conclusion right at the end of the year. Implementation, of course, will take place in April. But the decision has been made, and they are all aware about the decision, and it was done at a very large scale in terms of discussions. So therefore, we always have that, and it helps us work forward. Scholarships were an issue, which I said that, look, I'm going to find a solution to this also, so that in the future, there's no delay in scholarships, and we managed to speak to Government of India and resolve it. So like that, there are many such things. One very, very important priority, I should say, for me, which I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I've shared it with my team. So this is one thing I can share with you, and the rest I will not talk much, is to do with cleanliness. I am very, very determined this year to really focus on sanitation and cleanliness in the state as a whole. And obviously, this is also to do a lot with the national games coming up. So when people come, they should look at Shillong, Tura, Bhoi, and the state as a whole as very clean, and the sense of civic sense and all those aspects is something that I would like to really inculcate. So it's not an easy task, but this is something that I really want to do. So we will align all our actions and our resources and also the stakeholders to work in a much more dedicated manner, in a much more detailed manner, to try and move closer to that goal. So I know it will not be so easy, but we will do that. So that's one thing that I'm really, really wanting to do, and I will speak about it more. We have already planned many things, and I've already started rolling them out also. But as I said, maybe at a later date I'll share the detailed plan with you. But that's something that I really want to do. So we have been consulting and talking to many of our leaders, and the process of many of them coming into the party will and when working together and having some kind of a platform will happen. It is something that is very desirable. A lot of people have seen that there's a very positive thing to it, and for many, many years, and I should say decades, many political parties have tried to move on forward in that, and it's not been so easy. So again, it's again part of one of the goals that we kind of set for ourselves. So we're trying to achieve something that has never been done before in one way. So it's not very simple, and there are obviously a lot of concerns. And then how will we work in one uniformity? What about different aspects of the parties and their concerns? So all of this in the first 45 days, as we had said, we have discussed this. And we are moving forward. A lot of discussion has taken place, but it would not be appropriate for me to share that with all of you right now, because it's not been announced yet. Taken all of this seriously. It's a serious matter, and it doesn't matter who the person is, if it's an elected representative or it's a common man, if it's a business person. I think that threat taken given to anybody is something that is not acceptable by the government. And obviously, we work towards ensuring that the safety and security of all our people is there. As I said, it's not the question of whether a person is a elected member, a VIP, or a common man. For us, every single life and every citizen is important. So obviously, from our side, we take every step to ensure that proper safety and security is given to all our people. We'll have to examine that aspect, because there are again plus minus the reasons why they had not wanted to continue in the past, and of course we have to get Government of India on board. So these kind of things are not like we can just start something today and stop tomorrow. There's a process, and there's so many stakeholders involved. There's a lot of machinery that's involved, a lot of preparations to be done, and hence we'll have to deeply consult with everybody. But as I said, for us, peace is important, and we would like to see that long-term peace is there in Meghalaya. And from my side, as a Chief Minister, whatever steps need to be taken, I'm ready to move forward in that. But we need the seriousness and cooperation and the commitment from everybody to make this happen, and to see that we reach to the right conclusion. I know it's not easy. I know there are many concerns that are there which need to be addressed, and that's why last time we tried, but we could not move forward in it. But at least I can say that we moved forward and we tried it. But given the chance, given the opportunity, if all stakeholders can align again, and we will examine. But I think it will be difficult for me to say anything of that right now, because we have not spoken about it. When the previous government was there, up to December 2026, there was an expenditure of 10,000 crores that the government spent. 2017, up to December. Financial year 2025-26, this year that is, our total expenditure from that time 10,000 crores. And I'm talking about actual expenditure. I'm not talking about budget. There's a money we spent. Our expenditure this year till December has been 23,496 crores. So that time it was 10,000 crores, 10,967. And this year till now we have spent 23,496 crores. That's the expenditure we have had. If you talk of the expenditure just in December month, only December month alone, we have spent close to 2,000 crores in this month of December. Just December month. That includes 2 months of salary for employees. That includes, I don't have the breakup with me in this sheet, but bills of different departments, everybody. So let me be very clear that obviously finance is a challenge. It's never easy. And there are different aspects of finance that we have to look at. And finance will always be a challenge. But the numbers have shown that we have spent significantly more than what was done in the past. And there's nothing, no relation of closing the office on 19th with funds not being available. Funds, obviously, as I said, is always a challenge, but we have very judiciously worked towards ensuring that we are able to meet our expenditures in the best possible manner. And we've been very prudent in how we have moved forward. The Christmas days were very simple for us. 19th happened to be a Friday. 20th happened to be a Saturday. 21st happened to be a Sunday. So normally we close on the 23rd. So we just took the decision because most of the works that need to be done. Let me also share with you that in the last 7.5 years, we've been going through a lot of administrative reforms. We've been also going through a lot of technological interventions. A lot of the work today, is being done in such a manner that there is not as much stress that comes on us on the 20th of December or on the 8th of March. So that we are able to spread out the work that is there and manage our work and manage our pressure better. So small things like, for example, the e-proposals that we have. That means proposals that need to be sent, even if the officer is in other corner of the world. He doesn't have to be physically present here for our proposals to be cleared. They will go online, and at any given time from anywhere, the proposals can be cleared. Payments can be cleared. I just want to give an example to you. There was one payment that was there. We were, I think, in Delhi that time, and the concerned officer was sitting right next to me, and he was showing that he was just clearing the payments of some of the casual workers online sitting in Delhi because there was some urgency. So that's how things have reformed. So a lot of work has been structured. And just to share with you that even though our offices were physically shut on the 19th, on 20th, because of the online systems and the different systematic changes we have made, transactions were happening on 20th, on 22nd of December, and even on 24th of December. So the officers were at home, but they were online and making transactions. There was a centrally sponsored scheme transaction that needed to be cleared. That was done on the 24th evening. So hence, I think what is important to note is that, as I said, that it's important to create proper mechanisms in place so that the works are done. And that's what we've been doing. And as I said, we have been also working in such a manner that the pressure does not build up only for Christmas and only before the financial year ending. And we're able to clear the things and schemes well in time and well in advance, so that no pressure builds up during that time. I'm not saying that others did not manage well or nothing like that. I'm just telling you how we work. So that's how things are. So there is no major concern, I can assure the people of the state. The money spent, we've been spending judiciously, and the highest expenditure ever in the state's history has taken place during this financial year. So as I said, we're touching almost 24,000 crores till December, and in the month of December alone, we touched an expenditure of 2,000 crores, almost 1,920 plus something. Just too, that we are very serious about any election, and we ensure that we don't take anything for granted. So we have started working, and we have started moving at the grassroots level, and I don't want to say much, but yeah, a lot of activities are taking place. There's no doubt about it. And we always take that very seriously. And council is, of course, because of the financial constraints that it has, they're not able to move forward and fulfill a lot of the expectations that the people may have. But having said that, we have to remember anti-incumbency is at two levels. One is at the government level and one is at the candidate level. And hence, the anti-incumbency, if it affects one party, it affects the other party also who has sitting MDCs. So it's going to be across the board. And obviously, we'll have to look into all those aspects. And answering to the first part of the question, that all those issues are there. But if you look at the actions that have been taken by us as a government, though, as I said, we have refrained from intervening directly because we have respected the autonomy of different district councils, and we know that it's a sensitive subject and issue. We have very delicately and by deep consultation at all levels did we move forward in the aspect of salary, so that today nobody can say that we just simply came in, we didn't talk to people, we didn't consult people, we didn't take people into confidence. We took everybody into confidence, and we took the decision only when everybody was part of it. And accordingly, as I said, now, for example, Jingbyrngem has given us a decision that they also want this system where there's an administrative system set up for at least the salary part, and the advances are given to them, so that, and adjusted later on with the finance, so that there is no delay in the salaries. So all of this kind of things are happening, and we are intervening, and we are making reforms. And I'm happy to see, as I said, just about a month back, I saw some video clips of the district council employees, same employees who were very upset with me also and with the government also, though, as I mentioned earlier, it was not directly our responsibility. But they were thanking the government for clearing their salaries. They were saying that the government has finally intervened and they've supported, and because of the government's support, this is now our salaries are on track. So we have taken steps, and we assure that we'll be moving forward to have more such reforms, and we'll streamline things. And that's why, as I said, even though government has refrained from intervening directly, but with the involvement and with the consultation with the district council and stakeholders, and as you know, we've put up committees everywhere, and these committees are completely non-political in nature, headed by deputy commissioners, and members are all people from the society. Consultations taking place on how each council can be improved and functioning can become better. Some of the councils perform very well. It's not that everywhere. Some have challenges. So wherever the challenges are there, we are there to support and see how we can move forward. So what on that, and we are trying to find out about the facts of this. I don't have the report as of now because the report has not come to me yet. But again, we are very clear that if there are any such activities that are happening, We have, in fact, at many times, I don't know if you remember this or not, at many points we have had many levels of meetings to support and help our miners there, so that they are able to get the licenses. Let me just give you a bit of history of what happens in Garo Hills. This problem that takes place. Number one, to apply for these licenses, there are about 7-8 departments that are involved in this. Now, apart from PWD, apart from the mining geology department, the forest department, the district council, the pollution board, so on and so forth, almost 6-7 departments, as I said, are involved in this. Just to give an example to you, now for example, pollution board. There is no office of pollution board in Tura. So even just to get a pollution board certificate, people come to, they have to come to Shillong, and obviously a lot of people don't have that kind of bandwidth, nor knowledge, or to come all the way here. So these challenges are there, and because of that, I have in the past had multiple short-term kind of programs where I have enabled miners to apply for this by bringing all the departments together in one place and do this. So that has helped the miners in the past, and I have seen that many of the miners were able to then get their licenses and move forward. So we have done this exercise in the past, and we had hoped that most of the issues would be resolved, and they were resolved also. So now there are, of course, as I said, we obviously our officers are working, but we also expect any kind of complaints that come to us, and based on the complaints we take action and we close the mines. Our police is very, very active in this, and we have in fact told them all the time. And then so wherever the reports come, wherever the information comes, we are closing the mines, and wherever the mines are not having the documents that they should, we are facilitating them and helping them to ensure that the paperwork is done. Obviously, in the meantime, not allowing them to mine. So process is an ongoing process. Regarding this particular case, we are doing an inquiry into this, and we're finding out what are the details of it. So once we get the details, then I'll be able to explain more to you later.